episode of the Commission Project. So we're out here on location tonight at a place called Quinns Place. And it's out on the Mornington Peninsula. And we have the beautiful Monique with us here, who is the brainchild for Quinns Place. And we would just love to know, like, the background to Quinns Place. Like, what made you do Quinns Place?
Well, I wouldn't actually say I'm the brainchild. I think Quinny was.
Okay.
Now I'm going to cry.
It's okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So as soon as Quinn went missing 5 years ago, coming up in June, and we searched for him, and I honestly believed he was going to be alive. So when I found out he wasn't, strangely, I didn't cry. I just got this amazing burning feeling in my sort of above my heart, my lower neck. And I got a strong little happy message from him that he was happy and okay, that he'd gone into the water, and he really wanted me to look after his friends. And I took that as looking after the other children that had been involved in an accident, which ultimately was the reason he didn't live very long. I was constantly checking in on these other children, and a lot of his friends hadn't experienced the loss of a friend, so they were coming to me, and I had a lot of kids coming to my house, and a lot of his friends were going to the cemetery, and I thought, we've got to do something with these kids and find them somewhere where they can hang out and join together, look after each other. Yeah. 3 days, I obviously started writing notes. I was in deep shock and on a lot of medication, and I was writing notes, and I can look back on those notes, and it was all about bringing kids together in a youth group, and I'd never thought of that in my entire life. I honestly believe it all came from Quinn. My sister and brother came from Melbourne to organise Quinn's funeral, and they came to this actual church property. There's a church next door. They went to meet the priest, and he was a really cool dude, rode a Harley Davidson, and she said, you know, this is a guy that you want to get involved in the youth group. She ended up, after Quinny's funeral, which was 10 days later, she contacted the church and asked if we could make an appointment to meet Father Jeff, who's the manager of this parish, and then we went into lockdown. So we were in and out of lockdown all the rest of 21 and into 22, and eventually I contacted Father Jeff to see if I could meet with him. Yeah. Everyone had got on with their lives, and I wasn't really feeling it by this stage, so I thought I'll just see what he thinks. So I went in and spoke to him, and he was immediately on board. He wanted to do exactly the same thing. He'd been wanting to do it for the couple of years that he'd been at the parish. So he brought me into this house, he grabbed his keys, brought me into this, right into this room, and he said, you know...
Right, guys will be showing you the whole place.
And he said, well, you could do music, you could do videos, you could do a TV room, you could do, you know, games, whatever you want. I literally burst out crying. I just couldn't believe it. It was like, It was too good to be true, too easy. And we were both on the same page, and he said, basically, when do you want to start? And I said, well, do we have to organise? I suppose we have to organise who, you know, the adults that run it and how we do it. So we had a meeting, and then we started the next month. That was 4 years ago on the 5th of May.
Wow.
So we started off, I remember opening the first night with about 10 kids, and after a couple of weeks thinking, maybe this isn't such a good idea in the 21st century, you know? You used to go to youth groups in the 80s, but I wasn't sure now with technology that it was going to work. But then we persevered, and after 2 years we actually got out of control with about 100 kids.
Wow. That is cool.
On this big property. We've got a whole house, a function room, and acres of land, and it actually got too big, and we've had to cut back and sort of start again.
Okay.
In a different direction, but now we've got a beautiful group, and 4 years running.
That is good. And tell me, Mons, the people that you work with, is it like local families, local parents that support you, or what?
We get it's been amazing for over the 4 years.
Yep.
We've got we've got the Mornington Rotary Club, the Mount Martha Rotary Club.
Yeah,
we've got, stores up the road there, Wickety Wax, the lady there supports us constantly.
Yeah.
We've got Domino's Pizzas, we've got Benton Square. Woolworths gave us a $100 voucher every week for 2 years.
That's so good.
I can't think of them all. I mean, just even this table and chairs was donated by a beautiful family that I grew up in Melbourne with.
Yep. Wow.
Just all sorts of random people have come in, all the games and things in the beginning. My friend and her husband, they were in East Bentley, and they went around the Moorabbin suburbs and got a collection of all these papers and things that we're still using.
That's good.
Bean bags, games, costumes, everything. A lot of things in here actually belong to Quinn. That started the costumes. He was a mad kid for dressing up. And he had a lot of costumes, and I had them at home, and I thought, I might take them in and just see what the reaction is, not thinking that they would get in them. But ever since then, I've been on Temu collecting every costume.
There you go.
Everyone I can find.
I love it. I've met a few of the young people, as you were setting up earlier, and like, what's that satisfaction you get when you see these young people from like 4 years ago to now?
This is... You'll cut all this, won't you? I honestly... it just makes me so happy, and it keeps me connected to Quinny.
Yeah.
Every Friday night there's... I had a lot of signs from Quinn. There were always these colourful birds, and those birds are in a tree over there, and every Friday night I come here and I'm like, yeah, we're here, Quinny, I'm doing it for you.
Look at that, yeah.
And I feel like he's just saying, keep going, Mum, when I've had times I haven't wanted to. I feel like he's always up there just saying, keep going, Mum. Like, the kids are happy, they're loving it. And it's almost like he's handpicked all these little funny, quirky kids. You'll meet them all. They're just all kids that want to be themselves but get bullied for being themselves at school. So they come in here and they, seeing them putting on these outfits and boys putting on wigs and running through, playing table tennis dressed as a banana, or they just can be themselves. And we did have a time where we had a group of more bullyish type kids, and we've had to ban them.
Good.
We gave them probably 18 months, and then it was like you ruin it for everyone else because you're the kids that they're trying to get away from at school.
Yeah, that's it.
So now we've just got the most beautiful group. There's a gang that'll be here tonight. They're all driving here now.
Okay.
They started at 14, they're now 18 or 19, 20. They still group here. And
amazing.
if we don't have enough volunteers, they'll put on the volunteer jacket and help us.
There you go.
And they can go. They do go to parties now, and they can have a drink, and they're they're adults, but they come here every Friday night. It's just their thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really amazing to see the ones that come every week. Last week was a long weekend, and we usually shut. But last year we lost a few kids that got older but didn't want to come back. This year we've got this new group, and they're all bonding. It was like, we don't want to shut because they're all on a roll. So they'll all be in there tonight. I said one night, what about we start doing this every second week? And one of the girls said, this is my adult creche. This is my grown-up creche. I couldn't live without it.
It's so good.
So I was like, how can we do that? So I'm just determined to keep it going.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
I like that.
Yeah.
So, guys, as we always do here on the Commission Project, we all about promoting local mentors, okay? Local community projects. Things that affect us. I'm talking about immediately our neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Things that are up the road, down the road. Let's support local, okay? Quinns Place, as you heard, guys, is doing amazing things, serving the community. Most importantly, our young people. Our young people, you know this. They are the future. Some of them are our present because they're alive and they're active now, aren't they? So here we got a lady that's working hard in the community, making a difference. We see it. I've met a few of the kids and I see it. So let's invest. Let's support this initiative. We will have the information attached to this video, either there or there. It'll be somewhere up there. We need you to reach out and support this mission. Just be the hand that gives and be the hand that commits to changing our community one young person at a time. Yeah, really, what you want to say?
So no, thanks, Mon, for sharing your story with us. I think it's really important too, because previously when we were here, Mom was showing us around, and she was also telling us about like there's rules and everything around the place as well. And I think it's admirable how young people can actually keep to these rules, because working in schools and stuff, we all see the side of kids where it's like, oh, they just don't listen, they don't do anything. But when they come into a place where they're feeling loved and welcomed, they can actually do amazing things. And another thing was there's limited cell phone use.
Yes.
Yes. So everything is interactive. There's board games. There's dress ups. There's playing instruments if you like music. Or, So I think that's it's a real testament.
My 4 boys all were very anti-technology and always said I was so lucky growing up in the 60s, 70s, 80s. And they were very anti. People being fake and pretending they're happier than they were. Yeah. So, and especially Quinns. So this is more like an 80s place where we do arts and crafts and we do board games and
keep it fun.
We've got tug of war and totem tennis and table tennis and all those games that keep them off their phones. Yeah. By the end of the night, yes, they'll be sitting there exhausted because it's 10 o'clock on a Friday night. That's okay, but during the night they're generally running around playing music and games and being old-fashioned.
Yeah. So what times do you run?
So we're 6 p.m. till 10 p.m.
Yep, that's pretty good. It's full solid hours.
Yeah.
On a Friday night.
On a Friday night. Yeah. And we just close for school holidays.
Yeah.
And otherwise we're open, every Friday.
That's very exciting.
Lovely.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, keep watching. Stay tuned. Don't forget to support. Okay?
And come and join us now because we're going to have a bit of a tour around the place. So,
ladies,
guys, thanks for joining us.
Peace.
So, what's your favourite thing about coming to Quinns Place?
Probably all the friends I discovered and all the people in it and how it gives free food and drinks.
Alright, awesome stuff. So, what's your favourite thing to do when you're here?
Probably just play games on the all the consoles and hang out with my friends.
Alright, awesome stuff. Thanks, dude.
It's our first time here.
Alright, first timers we have here. Your friends? Awesome.
It's actually so good. They have a Telecaster, it's a really good guitar.
A Telecaster.
The Telecaster is a type of guitar.
Okay.
And the pickups are really nice.
Oh, nice stuff. Oh, we got more first timers. Okay, awesome. So why do you keep coming back?
The company and the food. The free food.
Okay, free food. Awesome, guys.
Meeting new people.
Okay.
Just chilling out, making new friends.
Yep, and?
Just experiencing different things in Quinns.
Oh, awesome. Awesome stuff. Thanks, guys.
Playing guitar and hanging out with my friends.
Yep.
It's a good place to hang out with friends. Yeah. Do something to look forward to on like Friday nights.
Awesome.
I mean, I can definitely be like social areas. It's good to communicate. And puppies.
We've got our puppy here. This is Benji, I think. I think it's Benji. He's the cutest thing ever.